Once upon a foggy morning in the heart of London, while most people were still snoring away in blissful ignorance, there was one unfortunate soul who was wide awake. Thomas Farinor, the king's baker. You see, Thomas had the audacity to leave some embers burning in his bakery's oven as he dozed off. These embers were not your ordinary, polite embers, but rather rebellious little fiends. So, naturally, they decided to entertain themselves by turning the bakery into a bonfire. The fire, realizing it had an opportunity for a grand adventure, decided not to limit itself to a bakery. It sneaked out of the building and began a sightseeing tour of London. To its delight, the city was made of wooden houses and thatched roofs, quite the all-you-can-eat buffet for a fire. It quickly made friends with the wind, who eagerly blew through the streets, spreading flames faster than gossip. Londoners, groggy and puzzled, awoke to the sight of their rooftops ablaze. Some thought it was an early sunrise, others believed it was Judgment Day. In a flurry of confusion, they grabbed whatever they could salvage, including their chickens, cats, prized chamber pots, and for some bizarre reason, their mother-in-laws. As if the fire wasn't enough drama, the mayor of London was convinced it could be stopped by demolishing houses to create fire breaks. Unfortunately, he procrastinated, likely due to the time he spent fiddling with his garishly large hat. Soon, the fire spread so widely that it developed a mild ego, probably considering itself the unofficial tour guide of London. From Pudding Lane to the illustrious St. Paul's Cathedral, the fire left no landmark uncharted. At the cathedral, it even staged an impromptu light show, perhaps as a tribute to the art of arson. As London sizzled, King Charles II decided it was a bit too toasty for his liking and mustered his men to start bombing parts of the city with gunpowder. After all, fighting fire with fire isn't just a saying. Eventually, after 4 days of enthusiastic roasting, the fire seemed satisfied with its work and fizzled out, leaving behind a city of smoldering ruins and rather disoriented pigeons. The Great Fire of London, though a catastrophe, also paved the way for a massive rebuilding of the city. Stone houses and wider streets emerged from the ashes, ensuring that future embers had a much less exciting tour. To this day, Londoners remember the fiery escapade with a mix of horror and a smidgen of reluctant admiration for the fire's relentless enthusiasm. And as for Thomas Farinor, well, he eventually returned to baking, but you can bet he never left his oven unattended again.